And then I'll reach out and just...
Dandelion Days been going on.
You know, I should know that answer easily. I think it's either the 36th or 37th.
Okay.
It's the 32nd year for the Lions Club.
Oh, okay, very good. And that's what you're here to talk about, Lions Club, or okay?
Well, it's at Dandelion Days.
Okay.
The Lions Club is the organizer of it. Has been for 32 years.
All right. So, what's going to be going on this year besides the weather being perfect?
The weather is going to be perfect. I've always had this mantra: it never rains on Dandelion Days, but they proved me wrong a few years back. No, we're going to get smiled on by St. Patrick
Yes,
with
we
good
are.
weather this weekend.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, starts off traditionally with the Bunsen to Beaker run.
Is that in the morning?
Saturday morning officially starts at 8 a.m. A lot of the things are similar to what people are used to. Pancake breakfast each morning. We've expanded our music schedule this year.
Oh,
We have a
okay.
lot more musicians. We have 2 locations for music. Pekovich Park is one, and the other one is Vogan Alley next to the National Hotel. And,
Okay.
music will go on.
I was going to say, where's Pekovich Park? But it's right there. In the...
It's the concrete, the concrete park, right there on
How
Water
many
Street.
booths do you guys have this year? Do you know?
We have about 225
Wow.
booths, and for the first time in many years, we're calling it officially sold out. Out-of-town people who
Wow.
are still calling and emailing saying, can we get in? We're telling them that waiting list only.
So if you need to do any banking at Bank of America or at Wells Fargo, get it done early because Friday afternoon.
That's about
it's-
right,
Yeah, it's going to be crazy down here.
Although we do make provisions for people who say, I have to get to the ATM.
Sure.
We make provisions for them to
Absolutely.
do their business. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they're all used to it by now. I mean,
After this many years, everybody kind of knows it's a crazy weekend.
Right. So you'll have all the way over in Bank of America parking lot down. Is it Church Street? What's the street there?
Well, the Bank of America, all of Main Street, all the way down to from the
Right.
National Hotel to the fire station, the Wells Fargo Bank parking lot,
Okay.
El Dorado Savings Bank parking lot.
Forgot about El Dorado Savings.
Uh-huh,
Yeah. All the stores will be open.
Yeah, we think a lot of the stores are going to be coming. Some of the people who have the stores have purchased the booth in front of their business so that they can bring some stuff out onto the street themselves. So we really encourage that. We try to work closely with the merchants.
Now, the Lions Club always has the corned beef and cabbage, right?
Well, no, actually, I think it's the Elks Lodge does that.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
okay.
The
That's
Lions-
always one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's very, and we've been trying to encourage somebody to pick up where Sam Kostich left off years ago when he used to have the red and green pasta, the pesto and the pasta.
Oh, okay.
So we're hoping one of our booth holders may be doing that this year. But yeah, the traditional
Vince Aguirre
corn.
should get his buns over here.
There you
and
go.
do it.
You think? Yeah, Jimmy, are you listening?
Very good. So who are some of the bands, do you know, that are going to be playing?
Excuse me. Yeah, we have. Last year we had the very popular After Dark band. They'll be closing the show both days.
I'm not familiar with them. Are they rock and roll?
Scott Anderson, the owner of the Sierra
Oh,
restaurant.
yes, absolutely. I am familiar with them.
There you
I
go.
just didn't
Yeah.
make the connections.
They're a real fun group.
Yeah, I went up to Carson Valley Inn a couple of weekends ago, and they were playing there for Super Bowl.
Yeah, they'll be here, and Pat Keene, Darcel Hunter, and their group, they'll be here.
Okay.
Dave and Roxy Burns, Feather River Band.
Wow.
A group that I've heard a lot about, but I haven't personally heard myself, that's 3 Foot Giant.
Okay.
They'll be here. And there's a young man that's gaining popularity the last few years, Corey Gibbs, the Lightning Boy. He'll be playing
Oh, yeah, I've heard
Saturday.
of him.
Yeah, he'll be playing
Yeah,
Saturday
he was
afternoon.
at the bowling alley a couple of weeks ago, I
Uh-huh.
guess, playing right there on the lanes, I heard.
Yeah.
He's young, isn't he?
I think he just turned 14.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, that'll
but
be
he's
interesting.
quite talented.
What day is he going to be playing?
Saturday. He'll be
Okay.
playing Saturday only. All the other groups.
Just here on Main Street?
No,
somewhere?
he'll be
in the
playing
park?
at the National Hotel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He'll be sliding down the railings on the stairs there.
Yeah.
What other entertainment other than music? Don't you have like a shootout or?
No, we
doing
stopped
that.
that a few years ago
Okay.
because the booth holders thought it was and they were right. It was a distraction.
Sure.
It stopped the traffic and everybody waited, and the booth holders said, "Do you really need to do that?" And we looked at it and said, "No." We do have. This will be the 4th or 5th year that we do have a carnival. So in the Kaizen
that's
Karate
right,
parking lot. Yeah, the Ferris wheel. Yeah,
Okay.
and there's a
Few booths.
few other things that they bring with them. So there will
Okay.
be a carnival for kids.
All right. I was rode on that Ferris wheel with my granddaughter, and they stopped me, of course, right
the
on
top.
top. And I get really nervous when the chair starts rocking for some reason. I don't know. As long as I keep moving, I'm fine. But when it stops, it's a little unnerving. So.
Yeah, yeah. But there's a little bit for everybody. Obviously, we do have a beer and wine garden that's in that the alleyway by the National Hotel, so we have that available.
So what time do the booths open up in the morning?
Officially, we tell the booth holders that they should be ready to go by 8 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
But usually the public rolls in after having breakfast
Sure.
between 7 and 8, and so about 9 o'clock things really get going.
The fire department going to be having their barbecue?
They're going to be doing their barbecue, and
It's always a good fundraiser.
absolutely, absolutely.
Actually, a lot of the booths and the food vendors are fundraisers for local
We do
organizations.
not. All of the prepared food that's there during Dandelion Days is local nonprofit organizations. We don't allow commercial vendors to come. We have a lot of interest from commercial
Sure.
food vendors, but we keep it to local nonprofits.
Right, I'm sure you do, which is great. I mean, I think it's a great opportunity to give back to the community, and Dandelion Days with all the foot traffic is
Yeah,
the perfect time to do
There's
it.
a few through the years. There's been a few of the nonprofit groups that have told us that this is their #1 fundraiser of the
Absolutely.
year. So
Yeah, it was back in the days when we were doing nuggets, it was a big fundraiser for us,
Yeah,
That's
of
how we
course.
bought all the equipment and everything,
Yep,
so.
yep.
All right, well, thanks for being with us. We do need to take a break. TSPN has bills they need to pay, and we want to acknowledge those sponsors, so stay with us.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.